welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today I am making a super easy, very easy dinner that I thought I would just show you how I'm putting it together, and it's called Taco Cornbread Casserole. All I need is one of these and an 8x8 pan. Plus, I already have actually some taco meat that I had in the freezer, so I am just going to cook up about 3/4 of a pound, just so it's about a pound and a half or so. You don't have to have a pound and a half. You could use a pound, it's totally fine. But I'm just gonna kind of use what I have because we're gonna be going on vacation, so I'm trying to get things kind of emptied out, make sure our fresh salads are being used. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I won't have a recipe card at the end of the video because you'll see it's so easy, but I will show you some of our planning with going out of town because it's on my mind. It's all I'm thinking about right now, and I can't wait for spring break. Or you're going to need the 8x8 pan, and so we're just going to give it a quick spray, but let me tell you, I am just going to be following this recipe to a T, and the only thing that I'm going to do that's different because it's my personal preference is I add a little bit of corn to the cornbread. I just think that makes it taste better. So I'll bring you closer. So I have it ready to go, and the only thing that I'm doing that's different is baking it at 350 instead of 400. So even if you forget, 400 or 375, 350 around there. I'm not cooking it the full, let me show you here. I'm not doing it the full 20 minutes. I'm only going to do about 15 minutes. So that way it kind of gets mostly cooked, and then the last 5 or 10 minutes I'm going to cook it also at 350. So easy. I'm gonna get this going and then I'll start on my meat. So I'm just going to brown some taco meat. You can use any taco seasoning you'd like. I like to make my own, so I could add, maybe I'll put the link here. It's the video that shows my recipe for making my own taco seasoning, which is just lovely to always have. So I just use about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons at most of my seasoning into here. And then I'm going to add, you would just add like a can of Rotel if you have them. I don't normally always have Rotel on hand, but I normally have petite tomatoes and the diced green chili. So I'll just add those together as well into the cook while it's all done and cooked. So now I'm gonna have kind of like a sauce, or it's gonna be a little bit like more Mexican flavored. It's gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna get this all taken care of, and then I'll show you my end product, but I also need to grate some cheese. Let me know in the comments if you are ones who love to grate cheese. I just think it melts so much easier and nicer, like more smooth. But I do buy already grated from time to time, especially if it's just where I just need like a cup of Parmesan cheese or a cup of like sharp cheddar cheese where I don't need a big block. So let me get grating my cheddar cheese as well. So while I'm just grating, I forgot to tell you is that my son, my missionary, he called, which is so awesome to hear from him. There was a couple of things I needed from him, like he has a P.O. box number, which I didn't know I needed that information until I tried to send him some special cookies as a treat. There's a local company called Chip in Provo that will send out to missionaries like 4 warm cookies. How awesome is that? So I did that, and I sent that to him. Plus, I needed to ship him out a couple of things that he kind of forgot. So, in the car, on the way there. But he's doing so good, and he is so happy. In fact, all of our sons have said, especially the older ones, have said that he looks so happy. So, I'm so pleased to report, and he'll be able to write us, talk to us every week, every Tuesday. So I'm super excited about that. That will make these next couple years go by a lot faster, don't you think? So let me focus. All right, so here's my meat. It's all done. You can see I have the chilies and the tomatoes. I could add anything else really to this. Some beans, a can of beans, some corn, whatever it is that you would like that would be on this casserole. do it, because it would be super good and only will enhance the flavor. But because I already put corn in the cornbread, I'm not going to put corn in the meat as well. So I'm going to start putting this out. I just took it out of the oven, so this is 15 minutes. You can tell it's like pretty raw. So I'm just going to put some sprinkled cheese on top first, and then I'm going to put the meat on top, and I'm going to cook that for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to pull it out, put some more cheese on top, and then let it go for about 5 more. Totally easy, right, friends? So it's going to go back in for 10 more minutes. So you can see I didn't use all of my meat because remember I used more than a pound. So that half pound that's in there, I'm going to freeze it, and it's going to be the makings of taco soup. So let's get that in for 10 minutes, and then I'll pull it out, put a little bit more cheese, like I said, and then let it go for 5, and then dinner is done. So while that's going on, I wanted to tell you a little bit of my thought process when I start getting everything ready for going out of town. So we are going out with our friends again. If you saw, I'll link a video over here to our last vacation, which was so fun, and I'm so excited. But this is gonna not be in the mountains, so we don't have to plan so much stuff. However, I am still a planner in some regards. So I asked my family what they would want to eat for breakfast and for lunches while we were up there, because the goal was, as families, we were going to go out once a day to go get our lunch or go get dinner or something like that. So I started making a list of everybody's what they wanted, and so I am going to try to keep, if I have it here, I'm going to just take it with us. So, and if I don't, I'm making a list on my phone, as you can see here, of things that I'm going to have as a running list of what I'm going to need when we go to the store, which we'll do while we're out of town. So you can see it takes a little bit of planning to feed a family. My mother-in-law, and actually some other family members too, I think my husband made fun of me, when we went out of town with our little kids, I would literally start packing like the month of, just because I would be like thinking, okay, 2 weeks out, we need this, we need that, because we had babies. So they always made fun of me, but it's only a few days, and I think it's totally acceptable to start packing now, don't you think? So I have laundry going, and so as I have the laundry going, I'm gonna start packing our luggage. I just pulled this out. Doesn't it look delicious? So I have some salad in the fridge that I think I will put it as alongside it. I love some sour cream on this. You could put more salsa. It is looking and smelling delicious. So I'm gonna let it cool down, wait for Paul to get home, which will probably be about a half an hour now, and we'll enjoy it. So I will continue to show you what we're doing to prepare for our vacation. Okay, so don't mind the mess. It's just that we are starting to go through clean clothes. What? And I'm just gonna start packing them in here. And so I have more laundry coming. You can see I have some vacuuming to do, but it's gonna be all in here, hopefully without another bag, but we'll see. Oh, I have another tip. I always keep our swimsuits in a separate bag. So here is our towels, our sunscreen, our swimsuits, everything's ready to go. So all I have to do is just make sure that the trunks still fit the boys. And boom, done. So I'm just starting to dish up. I have some taco salad and the yummy, yummy taco cornbread casserole. You can see it's yum. Oh, so I'm just dishing up right now. It smells delicious. So dinner was great. We are now on our way to the Dollar Tree to get some stuff that I've been thinking about getting for the vacation for the kids. So let's see what I find. Oh, what will I look for? So many good ideas. This Dollar Tree has like massive amounts of snacks. And look at what I found over here. This looked good to me. Anybody try those before? Chocolate cinnamon pecan. Sounds delicious. Just a little pit stop. I just got a brownie concrete. Now it's a mini one, so it's a little teeny tiny one. And then Paul, would you get a
cookie dough?
Cookie dough. Yum, yum. Just a little treat. I mean, it's like this big, just tiny. So I just came back from the Dollar Tree and having a little bit of ice cream. And I just got a few things behind me. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for because, hello, Ezra and one of his little friends was, they were playing, just today, they were playing Pirates. So my goal was to try to have some imagination stuff to spark some fun play while we were on vacation. So I didn't find any of the pirate patches, boo. But I still got some good stuff, so let me show you. So I got some red vines just for some snacking, and I thought these would be great. These are mustache. So I must ask you a question. No, I'm just kidding. And then I thought these would be fun. These little booklets and some pens that they can do some clues and maybe some writing around and just kind of having fun and pretending to be something. Because, I mean, isn't that what 6 and 7-year-olds do all the time? Just some balls to kind of have fun with. And then I ended up getting a couple of these. Those look so good, right? And I got these little peanut butters to go. Just because Ezra really likes having peanut butter and bananas wrapped in tortillas. So I thought maybe I won't have to take the big can if I have a couple of those little singles. So that's pretty much it. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed this little mini haul and maybe all of our dinner plans. I know they weren't extravagant, but I know that they are super easy, especially for families. Are you going to help me say goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just tell them thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by.
And stick around. You